Hello, hi. I just want to say I thank God for being here this morning. I thank God for waking me up and starting me on my way. Like I said, I just want to say to God be the glory. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the strength to wake up this morning. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be in the land of the living because I could have died in my sleep last night or when I was out yesterday with my fiance. Anything could have happened because we are living in a bad world these days. But I just want to thank God for just being alive. Now, a couple weeks ago, I made a YouTube video. And the YouTube video was I made on what you need to know on trying to find a good man or woman, things you need to look for and find a good man or woman. Okay. Now, I gave y'all some tips on that. Okay. Now that you've found that good person, what you need to do to maintain the man or woman that you have gotten in your life right now. Okay. So I got 10 steps that I've written down on how to keep your good man or woman. So my first on that was you must put God first in everything that you do in your relationship. God must be first in the relationship, okay? Second, you must pray together, okay? So praying together is everything when you're in a new, fresh relationship, and you have to keep it alive, okay? 3, you must be faithful to each other. That's number 3. 4, you must be caring. In a relationship, you should be caring to both your feelings and his feelings, okay? And I stress that's a lot because, when you care about somebody, you do things for that person. You let them know that you care about them. You just show them that you care so much for them, okay? Must be understanding. You must be understanding to the feelings of a relationship. You must be understanding to him, and he must be understanding to you as well, okay? Okay, 6, you must be loyal. So whoever you with, please be loyal to that person, okay? 7, you must be respectful. I don't know how many times I have stressed this to a lot of people that's in a relationship. You must be respectful to each other, okay? It's not a one-way street. You don't want him to just be respectful to you and you're not respectful to him. Y'all should be respectful to each other, okay? 8, you must take time out for each other, okay? Now, sometimes with our busy lifestyles, we have busy, work schedule, always allow yourself to spend some time, much time you can in your relationship, okay? I don't care if it's just to go out to the park, go for a walk, you feed the ducks, or sometimes just go to a nice spot where y'all like to go eat at. Sometimes grab a burger or something, do something nice. You don't have to spend a lot of money to spend that quality time with somebody, okay? 9, must be able to talk about anything. And when you're in a relationship, you must be able to talk about things that's on your mind, okay? You will have your good and bad days because just a couple of days ago, I had an episode with my fiance. I woke up in a bad mood. I was very upset. So I had to apologize to him and tell him that I was very sorry because I was going through something. So whatever you're going through, please don't try to put that off on your relationship or stress them out because you're having a bad time with yourself, okay? And the best thing for me to do, I had to pray to God on that one, okay? So when I was upset and my fiance was hearing my struggles and my battles of everything what I was going through in my life, I had to ask God to forgive me. I had to ask God to just be there for me, because there's times in our lives that we are going to experience bad things has happened to us, okay? So number 10, must be with each other through the good and the bad and the ugly. And I'm going to tell you this. My fiance is a very caring guy. As my son told him yesterday, you just a very laid back guy. He's a very patient guy. I mean, this is the man that I always wanted in my life. Somebody can be patient with me, okay? Because there's times when it's hard for me to settle down sometime, okay? And like I said, it took me a long time to find him, actually 15 years, okay? You know, I've been through a lot of stuff, okay? And I just want to stress to everybody that you have to put God first in everything that you do, okay? Even thank God for the little things, okay? And like I said, in these relationships that people are getting themselves into, y'all need to do some research. You know, put God first in everything, okay? Because like I said, you need God for everything, you know, and that's why come I put these 10 steps together on things you need to know on how to keep a good man or woman. Those are the steps that I have to do, okay? So these are the steps I'm telling you guys that y'all need to do to keep the relationship going. And you know, you're going to have some good times, bad times. You're going to have some good days, some ugly days. It's going to be the good and the bad and the ugly. And I tell you what, a couple days ago, it's been ugly for me, okay? But I had to catch myself and get myself together because I don't want my fiance to ever feel that I don't appreciate him. Because to tell him all the time, I really, really, I appreciate him so much. You know, I have to pray about a lot of things that I go to do because, like I said, I'm not used to anybody treating me so good like he does me. So I'm not so used to this. So if you're in a new relationship and you want to maintain this relationship and you want to keep your relationship strong, I advise you to use the steps that I have given you guys because these are the steps that I have to do every day to get through my work week or get through my day period, okay? But like I said, I will repeat myself again because I want y'all to take this down, take these notes down, take these 10 steps down I'm giving you. I'm going to repeat again because I want everybody in the world to know. I want y'all to use these steps on how to maintain, to keep your relationship. They keep it going and keep it going strong. Number one, you must put God first in your relationship. And everybody, you have to put God first in everything. Keep God in everything like he's on a speed dial, okay? 2, you must pray. Now, I stress this to a lot of people, even on my job. You have to pray. Prayer help, okay? Prayer works, okay? I pray before I go into my work week because I know it's going to be heck in there. I'm going to have to go through something. So I do pray before I get out of my car. I pray on the way to work. I pray when I even go to my fiance house, you know. But 3, you must be faithful. So you must be faithful to each other, okay? Like I said, it's not a one-way street. Everybody need to be faithful to each other because if you're in a relationship, it's not about you anymore. It's about another person as well, okay? You know, some of us get in relationships, we're so used to doing what we want to do. But then when we get with that other party, it's like, okay, I don't know if I can handle this or not. You have to understand, as I say again, you must think of you and the other person. It's not always about yourself. Karen, like I said, you must show a person when you're with them that you care about them. You need to let them know that, okay? Let them know you care about them and tell them how you feel. You know, I tell my fiance how I feel all the time, and he's always been a good listener to me. He's a very patient guy. And I tell you, that's hard to find somebody patient, you know, and he's a patient man. Must be understanding. Okay, everyone. You must be understanding to each other's needs, okay? Because we all have needs, okay? And you must be understanding. You must be able to tell that person how you feel. What's going on with you? You know, be understanding to whatever's going on in their world, okay? 7, you must be respectful, okay? A lot of people in relationships are not very respectful, okay? They want you to respect them, but they don't want to respect you. And it don't go two-way street like that. You have to respect each other, okay? It's not a one-way street. Okay. You must be loyal. Okay. You must be loyal to each other, okay? So I'm letting everybody know that. 8, you must take time out for each other. As I said just minutes ago, you need to take time out in your relationship, okay? There's times, and I'll say this, there's time when money can be funny. And you're not going to be able to go to these expensive restaurants and eat and stuff. Okay. So whatever time you got with that person, I don't care if it's a picnic sandwich, make a little small picnic and y'all go on a picnic. Okay. Go somewhere and just spend time with each other, because sometimes that don't cost money. Okay. So spend time with each other. 9, must be able to talk out things. So you must be able to talk out things in your relationship with who you with. Okay. I talk out things to my man all the time. He hear a lot of stuff, even in our beginning of our relationship. He know that I was going through some stuff. That's why I wasn't able to commit like I really wanted to back then, because I had so much stuff on my plate and I just didn't know how to take a good man. I just really didn't. And even now, I have to pray for myself. I'll be honest with you. There's times when I have to pray for myself because I can be off the charts. I really can. So, like I said, you have to be willing to talk about anything and everything. 10, you must be with each other through the good and the bad and the ugly. I tell you what, my fiance has been so good to me, it's ridiculous, okay? And I do have some ugly days. I mean, I have them so bad, it's ridiculous, okay? And I just want to tell everybody in the new relationships and anyone is getting into, I want y'all to please put God first in everything that you do, okay? Because like I said, God is the reason why we are here on earth, you know? Like I stressed to everybody, you must be equally yoked. Equally yoked is that y'all both believe in the same belief, okay? You know, a lot of people get in these relationships and they're not equally yoked. And when you're not equally yoked, it's not going to get you anywhere, okay? You got one person going this way and the other person going the other way. So that's not going to work, okay? So I just tell everybody all the time that this is the list of the 10 things that I've written down to give people how to keep their relationship strong, especially when you have found a good man, or a man if you have found a good woman, okay? The way that you found that person is the way you need to keep them. That's what my dad used to say. So you need to always keep it together, okay? I know there'll be times when, you know, in a relationship, things ain't the same as well as when y'all first met each other and knew and all this stuff, but you got to get creative with it, okay? So you have to have some date night times, okay? There's times, if you got children, small kids, and you and your girlfriend or guy friend, y'all all want to get together and have a good time, spend time with each other. Just do a date night with each other, okay? Date night is that, hey, maybe somebody want to do hot wings tonight. Okay. Maybe you want to go do tacos, okay? But find time to spend that time with each other, because you're going to need to spend time with each other still to get to know each other, okay? Try not to let the relationship slack, okay? Now, if you want to go to church, do some kind of prayer group or whatever you want to do, please do that. But I recommend that if you're in a relationship, you just have to keep it alive, okay? You know, we all change in time, you know, but just keep the relationship alive. There's times when me and my fiance, sometimes, we all got bills, hon. So always keep your bills first. Pay your bills first, and whatever you and him got together, pull it together. And like I said, ladies, sometime in a relationship, sometime you have to be fair to the gentleman as well. Like if he took you out to eat last week, he paid for it, he did some stuff, you return the favor as well too, because that's what we do. There's times when money can be funny, and there's times when I'll pick up the slack, say, hey, hon, I'll get this for you. Like yesterday we had a dinner together and I paid for it. So it's not, I feel like it shouldn't be on one person to pay for everything. I think if y'all both got jobs, y'all both together, help each other out, okay? Just share in the fun times together. I recommend that a lot because that's what I do. I don't let my man pay for everything. I don't. I'm always generous when it comes down to paying for things or doing things together. Because remember, this is y'all relationship together, so you got to work together, okay? And like I said, I wanted to do this YouTube video because, you know, even when you got a good person, you still have to work hard to keep that good person. You don't just get somebody good and don't work hard to keep it, okay? That's not good to do that to someone. So like I said, relationships, like I said, I've been through some bad apples with my relationships, and I found a good guy. I found a patient guy. I found a guy that's willing to work with me, but not against me. And so, like I said, it's still taking me time to get used to him. You know, it's taking me time to get used to treat it like a woman, you know, and now that I've got this good taste, I just don't want to let it go. So, but I put these 10 steps together because I want people to use these 10 steps on keeping the person that you're with. Okay. You know, in the world that we live in, everything is so complex anymore. You know, people can be so materialistic, or I won't date you because you ain't got this, or, you know, but I look at it this way. When I met my fiance, I wasn't looking for a rich guy. I wasn't looking for a guy that had a bunch of money and all that stuff. I was just looking for a very good man, okay? Because like I said, I have a good job. God has blessed me with a good job. God blessed me every day to get up and go to my job, okay? And I just want to say money is not everything when it comes to a relationship. You know, what I look at is what's in a man's heart. If a man is treating me so good, I mean, I can work with everything else, okay? I can work with everything else. I just wanted a guy that would be good, that would be patient with me, that treat me with the utmost respect, and I got that now. So I got a man that treat me with the utmost respect. You know, sometimes, like I tell everybody, it's so hard to believe I really found somebody, a good man in my life. It's so hard. I had to pray about this, you know, and I just want to say, to God be the glory. God has been good to me. You know, God been good to me when I didn't have nothing. God been good to me when I only had $1 in my pocket. God has been good to me through all the good times, through the bad times. You know, I just want to tell people, put God first in everything that y'all do, okay? Because God will guide that relationship. And like I said, in this day and age, in a relationship, you're going to need all the prayer you can get to keep it together, okay? Because like I said, when you find somebody good and stuff, you have to be able to maintain it, okay? So, and that's why I was wanting to talk to everybody about keeping a relationship, things you need to do on how to keep a good man or woman, okay? Those are my steps, okay? And I still battle someone loving me like my fiance loves me a lot. And it's been a long time coming, you know. He's just been a wonderful guy, you know, and I want people to put God first in everything that we do, because we live in a bad world, guys, that people don't care about anybody. They care about themselves, you know. But if you can find somebody willing to hang out with you, willing to be with you through the good and the bad and the ugly, please keep that person, okay? I just stress this because you need God in everything that we do, because we live in our last and evil days now. We're in our bad days. This is our bad time, guys. So like I said, pray before you go out the door. Pray wherever you go. You must pray, because like I said, time is winding up, and, you know, we don't know when it's going to be our last days here on earth, okay? But the steps I've given you on what you need to do to find a good man or woman, I would like for everybody to use these steps, okay? I want y'all to, because like I said, everybody in this world wants somebody to care and love them unconditionally. You want somebody to be there for you through it all, you know? But in order to find the man or find a woman that you are looking for, you must pray to God, okay? And I tell people this all the time. You must do prayer, because prayer do work. You know, prayer worked for me, because when I was when I found my fiance, I actually wasn't looking for anybody. I'd be honest with you. I liked my life the way it was. I was going through some stuff, but, you know, I didn't know meeting him, seeing him for the first time at Church's Chicken was going to change my whole life. I wasn't even expecting that. That's how I know God is good. I ran back into him, as I said, the second time. It was at a gas station, and I was getting gas, and we met up with each other again. So this is how I know that God wanted me to be with this guy, because I actually wasn't looking for nobody, but I was praying for a long time to find a good man. But I didn't have no clue that it was going to be him. I had no clue. But I fought so much to not have him in my life and not have him in my world, because, you know, when you just get so used to being dogged out so much that you just get used to something. So I was just basically used to the relationship that I had the last time of getting, you know, dogged out by the ex-boyfriend that I had. So I had to make changes in my life. So like I said, these are the 10 steps that I gave everybody, things you need to know on how to keep a good man or woman. These are the steps that I made up for everyone, because these are the steps that I really want everybody to use, okay? I really want everybody to use these steps, because these steps is going to help you get through the relationship. But God in prayer is going to make it tremendously good for everybody, okay? I tell people all the time, prayer is good. Prayer is good. It really is. Prayer works, because it works on me. Because, like I said, I have to pray for myself. And I got up this morning and I was thinking about everybody out here in the world that's looking for somebody. Y'all searching for somebody. Y'all want somebody good in y'all life. You know, there's a lot of people out here that want love. There's a lot of people want somebody to love them unconditionally. But sometimes, as I tell a lot of my friends, when you look for love in all the wrong places, you get disaster. It just, you know, you must let God lead the relationship. So like I said, on how to keep the relationship strong, put God first. Always put God first, everyone, because like I said, without God, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm still in disbelief that I find a man that really loves me, that would give his all to make me happy. You know, I appreciate him for the little small things that he do. And I do. I do, hon. I appreciate you a whole lot. I really do. And I thank God for him every day. You know, I'm very happy in my life, everyone. I wanted to share that with you. I'm happy that I found somebody that can be with me through it all. And he's that. He's a wonderful man. There's not a day that don't go by I don't think about him on my job at work. I think about all the things he do for me, even the little small things. It matters. He's just a patient guy. And he reminds me so much of my dad. You really do, babe. You remind me of my father. You got some ways of my dad. So, but like I tell everybody all the time, you know, just put God first in everything that you do, because without God, none of us can survive, you know. You know, that's why I wanted to do this YouTube video and just let everybody know around the world that if you got somebody good, you have to maintain it. You have to keep it up. It's like getting a face job done. It's like anything. Like people want to get tummy tucks. You have to maintain it. You know, they don't tell you that, hey, you get a tummy tuck, you don't have to maintain it. You have to maintain anything that you get done to yourself. So in this relationships that we are all in, even myself, I have to maintain it to keep it alive, okay? So you have to keep these relationships alive. So that's what I was telling everybody, that, you know, if you are in a good relationship and it's a healthy relationship, just pray. Always pray about it, you know, because anything can change, but if you put God first, it won't, you know, God's going to guide that relationship no matter what. You know, I'm learning now that I have to put God in everything that I've done, because for a long time, I didn't put God in anything. And that's why I had a bad marriage, failed marriage, had bad relationships, because I just didn't put God in nothing that I did, because I really thought that I can do this myself. And you learn that you doing things yourself gets you nowhere. So, I was one woman years ago, just not too long ago. I was just looking at love in all the wrong place, and I was just selling for whatever. I was selling with somebody who just really didn't care about my feelings. And now that I got this wonderful guy in my life, it's like what I went through with the last relationship. It's like I don't even care. I don't have a thought of it anymore, because he took away a lot of the pain and hurt that I've been going through for the last several years. That's why I was making these YouTube videos, because I want people to take the skills that I've given them to keeping a good relationship alive and maintaining the relationship. Because a lot of us feel like, hey, I got this good man. Hey, I got this good woman. I ain't got to do nothing else. Yes, you do. You're going to always have to maintain it. Okay. So that's why I tell a lot of women at work, if they got a good man and stuff, I wrote down these 10 steps that I've given everybody around the world about it. Okay. So these are my steps, and I hope that everyone in the world can use my steps and just use it, see how it works, because it works good for me. I just woke up this morning and I said, well, I'm going to do a YouTube video. And I did a YouTube video because I want people to get in a habit of using the steps that I've used to maintain my relationship with my fiance. Because, like I said, he's like a high for me. He's a good man. He's my high. He's my rock. He's everything to me, and I wouldn't do anything to hurt him at all, because he's been so good to me. He showed me a new world. He showed me that, love don't have to hurt. It really don't. For a long time, I was in my last relationship, and it was hurting me so bad, but he kept telling me, if you love somebody, my last relationship said, well, if you love me, I should go through what he's putting me through. But if you love somebody, you love that person, and love shouldn't have to hurt at all. Love shouldn't have to hurt. Love should make you feel good about yourself. Should make you want to wake up and be happy. I wake up every day and I'm just happy to hear his voice on the phone, Like I said, I just want people to have what I have. And I have what I have now is due to God. It's not due to Michelle. It's due to God. And that's why I want to say, to God be the glory. And God has been good to me. And I want to say, God, I thank you. I thank you, Lord, for allowing me to get up this morning to talk to all these wonderful people out here in the world on the things you need to do to keep a good relationship. Keep it strong. And I'm going to forever talk about God as long as I got breath in my body. I'm going to always talk about God, because God has been so good to me. He's been so good to me in the relationship I have. I just want to thank him every day. And I had to pray to get the man I got now. And I was praying, but I didn't know that he was going to come like he did. My dad used to say, if you pray to God about something, he don't come on our time. He come on his time. So God brought him to me, and it was his time to give me this man that I'm with now. So God wanted me to have him when he wanted me to have him. It wasn't because I asked for him right away, because I was been praying for my fiance a long time ago. It's been 15 years to be exact that I've been praying for him. And I never gave up hope with God. God been patient with me as well. I haven't been patient too much with God, but God saw that it was time for me to find somebody to settle down with. And I just want to let everybody know in the world that if you're going through something, you got a relationship going on, and things ain't going well, put God first in that, okay? And you pray about it, okay? I will say this, in relationships, it can get hard sometimes, but put God first, everyone, okay? And don't give up on a good, healthy relationship. Remember, we're going to go through trials and tribulations in this world, okay? You know, we're going to have to experience something in this world. So whatever you're going through in this good relationship, pray about it. Y'all work together, tough it out, stick it out, you know, put God first. Y'all pray together, okay? And like I said, I just want to say that I am so glad that I'm able to talk to everyone. And please give me some thumbs up. If you like my video, my YouTube video, please give me some thumbs up about it because I want to know how I'm doing, okay? And I do have an email address on here. So if you want to, you know, shoot me a message or something, or you want me to talk about anything that y'all want me to talk about, or you want to ask me any personal questions about myself, feel free to do that, okay? Because I am open to talk about anything y'all want to talk about, you know, as long as it's pertaining to God, okay? I work for God. I don't work for myself, so if it's pertaining to God and y'all want to know anything about how I'm doing, what's been going on in my life, how I struggle, because, you know, please get in touch with me, you know, because I want to know this, okay? But I am going to say, I thank you, Lord, for allowing me to talk to all these wonderful people out here. And I want to say that I'm so blessed, everyone. I'm so, so blessed. And God has been so good to me. Until the next time, everyone, I want y'all to have a wonderful Sunday. This is a beautiful Sunday. I want y'all to have a beautiful work week, okay? But I want y'all to put God first in your relationships or, you know, and pray. So you got the whole week to pray, you know, to God. Pray before you go on your job. Pray when you get off your job. Keep prayer on prayer. You know, just keep on a prayer list, okay? Keep God on speed dial, okay? So like I said, until the next time, to God be the glory. I thank you guys for, if you're looking at my YouTube video this early morning, I want to thank you guys for that. So like I said, I want everybody to know, I want y'all to have a blessed week, okay? And to God be the glory. Bye-bye.